It's really cold where I am right now because it's getting close to winter. And as always, I'm in my bed with a blanket. If you notice my ears, I broke the headband on them, as you can probably see. But I still wearable. It's hard to keep them even and getting them even when you're looking at a mirrored thing. Good enough. Sorry I haven't been doing things, but I had this new phone, and it's actually gonna be Easter soon, and I have 2 days to get this thing done because for karaoke, as I may have mentioned at some point last week, well, Ratchers would have mentioned last week, I love going to my local karaoke, and for some reason I'm going to be able to go twice in a fortnight. Because usually my brother only goes to our dad's once every 2 weeks, and for some reason he's staying there this Thursday, and he was also there last Thursday as well, so I was able to come out. Well, I was only allowed to go out for a song, and I'm actually going to be doing a thing, and it's a Easter theme this week, so we're the bunnies. And I'm actually going to be testing out how well this foam works, and I'm going to be turning it into the muzzle. And I will say, everything that I make, like if I plan to sell it, I will wear it, like maybe once or twice, just to make sure I'm happy with the quality of it. And I am going to be making a wolf rabbit sort of thing. Basically a rabbit, but it is covered in like wolf fur and other things of that nature, because I happen to have a lot of spare wolf faux fur fabric. So why not just use that? And maybe some other fur that I may have left. I have behind my camera I have a little shelf where I keep all my spare fabrics or leftovers from other things. Actually, as I may have mentioned before, I'm planning on, god damn it, where's the other one? Making a new pair of like paws, like hand paws. And so I went to my local crafts, like $2 shop, like craft store, whatever it has craft stuff. And I got a pair of, like, this is all gonna be fur, and this is as far as I'm gonna be doing the fur. So like, if I was to go out, I just have to wear like a medium length shirt, and the fur will go in, and it didn't quite fit in some places, so I had to fix up the thing, and because it's gonna be 4, I glued these 2 fingers together, so that way I know which hand is which, and all that stuff. And I did it to both gloves. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing relative all-nighters, which, well, you should know I'm probably not, all too, which, which are actually not too uncommon for me, considering how often I do late videos. This is a really loose shirt, so... And it just stops me from having to worry about the bulbs. Anyway, I'm down to the last glue stick out of my gun, so I have another packet here because I'm going to be needing it. And I'm actually going to do a bit of a head making video sort of thing. I will be taking this off. Actually, as I mentioned, I do test everything that I make before I try to make sure everything is okay. So like this head I'm going to be making will fit me. So my ears. I'm ugly. It just makes it easier to measure. So my head is not that much of a one. My head is about 20.5 inches in diameter. What? Wow. I never realized my head was that tiny. Really? That's my head? Wow. And, so will fit anyone with a head circumference, so around here, of about 20 inches, 20.5. Then go from here to about with this sort of like jaw thing like this of 11. Yeah, that actually matches. Because I don't have a head base. I literally measure it on my own base. So I have to quickly just reply to this. Sorry about that. I made little sweaters for my bunnies. Yeah, that should be enough. And this is not a character that I've created. I've just done a basic sort of gist, so something like that. I don't know. The draw is going to be static, so it's not going to be like chimchas and moving around a bit any. Okay. So, I feel self-conscious with my ears on display. I think it's because, like, I so often have, headphones on to listen to stuff. Get in that neck. This is my pin cushion. As you can see, lots of pins. Something got stuck in my throat there. This so far is what I have of the mask. I actually got this basic shape of using mask like this from Tiny One Badger. She has a channel on YouTube. It's actually one of the places that I went and looked at a lot of different ways to make fursuit heads and all that. I highly recommend that you go check her out. If I can, I'll actually link her channel in the description below. And it was actually one of her videos, how to make like a tiny moving jaw for that actually helped me make Chimcha's moving jaw. But I watched it and I interpreted it my own way and made it into my own sort of style. Anyway, I'm going to put this on, make sure everything's okay, and if I have, see if I need to fix any hot glue action. Oh, jeez. Wow. I'm so good. There it is. Okay, so okay, so that's a good estimate. I will say that don't do that at home. Like, at all. Don't do it, please. What I did there was probably extremely dangerous. And if I wasn't careful, this thing could have poked my eyes out. It was a bit hard for me to get in, so I'm just going to carve a bit more of this out, because this sort of gives you a bit more of a way to get in. Oh wow. You might actually carve a bit of Yep, that's good. Yes, a lot of things that I do does involve me constantly trying this on and off. And those measurements that I said are like the exact measurements of my own head, which will fit into this. And I'd probably say if you have a head that is probably like half an inch off any of those, So like instead of 20.5 inches, it's like 20 inches. You'll have a bit of a wiggle if you shake your head, so it'll be like a little bit of a wiggle if you shake your head like that. But or instead of like 11.5 from like under the jaw here, like this part here, and you have like 11 inches or so. I'm going to say this now. If you ever want to get a pre-made head or anything, and you say, and you see them, and they don't list the measurements, contact them and ask for those measurements. Figure out how big it is to get into the head, how big your head is. Because if you say you go and you buy a pre-made head for $250, and it doesn't list the size, but you look at it and it's like, oh my god, this head is so gorgeous, it's amazing, oh my god, I need this head, and you buy it, it's shipped to you, and it doesn't fit. You can either send it back to that maker and say, I'm sorry, but this didn't fit me, and ask for a refund. Yes, I understand that some makers might be okay with that, but most might be like, then why did you buy the head if you didn't know if it would fit you? I don't understand why you would do something like this. It's just something that you'd want to check before you buy something. That way, you don't have to worry about all that bullshit. Like I'm having the... Oh, thank god that wasn't a glue gun. Something just fell to the side of my bed. Thank god it wasn't a glue gun. Get you out and... all sorts of problems with this shot today. Hey, but at least I figured out a way to fix it. Kinda. Perfect. Like, you just don't want that to happen. No, I just need a jab you in there. See if you actually... Of course, this isn't a straight looping piece. Jesus! Okay, that actually fits. And now... glue. You always want glue. It's kind of hard to make a suit head or any major sort of part of a fursuit, like the paws especially. Basically, head and feet paws are the things that you need, like, don't you, and even ears in some cases. Actually no, that goes in with head. You don't have a hot glue gun? Get one. It's not a debate. Get a bloody glue gun. They will save you hours. Because if you don't, then you... well... it won't save you hours, it will just save you. Because, I don't. Chimcha actually. What's it? I'm pretty sure it was chimcha that I had run out of the hot glue sticks. So I pretty much had nothing to go on. I literally used like Elmer's spray glue. But that was expensive, and I had to do that for pretty much the entire head, and it took a lot longer than well, it was just a lot easier once I got more glue sticks, because I was able to fix areas that the glue didn't work properly for, like some of the fur didn't stick right. So okay. And sorry, I'm not being really informative on how I make heads, because, well, I'm not a maker, really. Oh, I'd love to be. I actually had someone who their friend works in like costume designs, and they gave me their, like, we swapped contact details, and like if their friend ever like needs like a bit of extra hand or something, she would like, she'll see if she can ow. Ah, glue hurts. Ow. Why do I keep doing this? Yeah, like, so I might actually be able to be like a good like costume design. And the strange yet awesome thing about my mum is if I'm like, if we're out with people that she sort of knows, or she sees someone, especially like when some people come to karaoke and all that, if I wear one of my tails, which I do, I always wear tails. It's kind of hot. Yeah. Like, I wear them all the time. Especially like if I wear my ears, like a pair of ears, or I bring one of my heads, which I have done before. I brought chimcha last week. Like, my mom will go like she made this herself. Like, she'll brag about me and all that. So it's actually kind of fun. And actually, one of my mum's friends, her dad owns like a store or something, and she said, like, if I ever want to, just to tell her, and she'll talk to her dad and get like a few of my things that I've made into his store to sell. Like he'll sell and I'll get like 90% of the profits made from those sales and all that. So that will be pretty. So if I end up going like doing something like that, it'll be pretty fun. Oh, this fit in that? Yes, it will. I'm just gonna wedge it in a bit. No. Now comes the issue of will it fit? I have bits of time, and I have a tiny little square thingy that I need to fill. And it's really all about the will it fit well? And if it does, glue! Oh, and another thing that's always really good to sort of keep in mind when you're making heads is, one, be careful of hot glue, because it will hurt. Like after a certain point, you sort of get a bit desensitized to hot glue burns, but still get burnt, still get injured. I actually still have a wound on my knee, which I'm not going to show you because I don't want to, and all that. From where a drop of glue dropped on my leg, and it's been like, I don't know how long. When did I start? When did I finish chimcha? Cause actually, I think it was at one point that I was at some point when I was making rashes, actually. So yeah, it's been a while, and it's still not fully healed. Ah! Yeah. Another thing you want to need is pins. Pins can be an absolute godsend, cause it helps you just hold things into place. Mask chest. Yep. What the hell is that? Alright, well, that's the front part. Now it's the head, top part. Basically, how I do this is get pieces, put it there, make sure they fit, cut where I needed, and all that other stuff. I'll keep like progress reports. I'll take photos at key points of the head, and when it is done, I'll actually I'll put it on here, and I'll see if I can sell it. That's simple. The places where you can contact me, as always, will be down in the description box below. If you would like to ask or say anything, you can leave them in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe buttons if you so desire. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, there is a place that I found in, my local local big shopping area, because I live in a place where there's not too much really good shopping areas. So I have to travel, a little bit. But there is a fabric shop in, no, it's like not Spotlight or Lincraft. It's a, different place. Sadly, like Spotlight and Link, like I haven't been to Lincraft for a while because the place, my local one, shut down, and the closest ones are like a fair bit further away. But this particular fabric store actually has a lot of different colored furs. Like Spotlight has a lot, but pretty much they're all natural colors, and the like unnatural colors like Ratchets and Chimcha have they're not really the best for like actually making like the actual bodysuits with, because the knit, like the actual fabric part is like so thin. I think I have a spare piece here somewhere. Give me a sec. Here it is. Shit. This is a bit of the fur that is used on the on chimcha. But if you look, the fabric is really thin and stretchy. You can see that. Actually, if I get torch, no, that's not the right thing. Sorry. No, I don't want to take a photo. Stop. Thank you. Yes, but look, it's like, yeah, you can see how thin it is and all that. So they actually have a couple different shades of purple, a few of which are actually like the right shades of purple to make Tyler. If I wanted to, I could make Tyler myself, but I don't think I will. I really do want at least like one professionally made suit, and the one that I would most likely lean towards getting professionally made like would be Tyler, because she's like gonna be the least expensive one out of all of my characters or personas. And because like she really is like, she's like 3 colors. She's like a really light shade of like lilac-y purple, and then like like port, like a deep like magenta wine, and like deep like magenta and like wine stripes. That's really all she is. And plus like she isn't a digigrade character. She is a plantigrade character, so that also helps with keeping that cost down. So she really would be the cheapest one. So that's who I'd probably lean towards getting professionally made by a suitor. So maker. Well, this is getting to be a really long video, and well, as I said, like, subscribe if you want. Hit the little bell to become part of the notifications. Go and check the description box. And leave comments if you really want. And until next time, I will leave you with this.